Okay, so we get a lot of questions on how you should feed your fish. The first thing I say is that most people don't feed their fish anywhere near as much as they should be. Some predatory fish only need feeding occasionally. Things like the frogfish here only eat once every week or two. But the vast majority of marine fish that you keep in your home aquarium would feed continuously in the wild. So I say a minimum of 2 feeds a day, preferably 3 or 4 if you can, or more. In the shop here we typically do 10 to 14 feeds a day depending on what species we have in stock. Some species like seahorse and antheas will benefit from far more feeds per day. For things like grazing fish like tangs, I'd recommend putting nori in the morning, and they can graze on that all day long. If you are using nori though, ensure that you put enough in the morning so there's still some left in the evenings. You know that they've definitely been able to feed all day long on it. You can also get various foods which are dry and stick to the glass, but they can be quite messy. So although they are excellent foods, just bear in mind it is quite a messy way to feed your fish, so I wouldn't rely on that as the main way of feeding them throughout the day. You can get an automatic feeder which will feed flaky pellets throughout the day as well, which is great for grazing fish, but not many other fish will be willing to take the flakes or pellets. Always feed at least 2 feeds of frozen in the day, 1 in the morning, 1 in the evening is an absolute minimum. And if you can spread that out, like if they're all evening, spread it out over 2 or 3 feeds, that would be great. When you're feeding frozen food, make sure that the food particles is the right size for the fish. So if you've got fish with very small mouths, such as mandarins, pipefish and cleaner wrasse, I'd recommend feeding a very small food, such as cyclops or frozen rotifers, which are very good foods for fish with very small mouths. Although they will take larger foods, they'll struggle to eat a decent enough quantity of it. And that can cause them problems if the food's too large for their throats and things. Ensure there's a wide variety of frozen that you feed, as much variety as possible. Though I'd make sure that at least half the frozen you feed for the majority of fish should be either marine mix or frozen misers. They're good staple foods and they carry a wide range of nutritional benefits. So that should form the bulk of the feeding. If you're going away on holiday, check out our other video on how to prepare for holiday, and that will teach you what to do before you go on holiday, while on holiday and while you come back as well. Thank you for watching, and also check out our other videos in our Ask James series.